Welcome to Nature's Flora, your go-to spot for turning everyday gardening into an extraordinary journey. Today, I'm going to share a method for growing tomato seedlings that will completely transform the way you approach your garden. If you've ever bought tomato plants from a nursery, only to watch them struggle or die within a few weeks, this guide is for you. By using the ripest, highest quality tomatoes from your kitchen, you can produce seedlings that grow strong roots, healthy stems, and eventually yield an abundant harvest of flavorful, homegrown tomatoes. Before we dive into the step-by-step process, take a moment to hit that like button, leave a comment sharing your favorite tomato variety, and subscribe to Nature's Flora so you never miss another gardening secret. Trust me, this one is worth sticking around for. The first key to success is starting with the best seeds. Avoid old or low-quality tomatoes that might carry diseases or produce weak seedlings. Instead, select tomatoes that are fully ripe, firm, and free from blemishes. Once you've chosen your tomatoes, cut them open and carefully scoop out the seeds along with the surrounding gel. It's tempting to skip the next step, but here's where the magic begins. Fermenting the seeds. Place the seeds in a small container with a little water and let them sit for a few days. This process helps remove the gelatinous coating that can inhibit germination and also naturally reduces bacteria and mold that might harm the seedlings. You'll notice a slight layer of mold forming on top. This is completely normal and a sign that fermentation is working. Once the seeds are rinsed and dried, they're ready for planting. When your seeds start sprouting, it's crucial to provide them with enough space and proper conditions to thrive. I like to use recycled plastic water containers or small pots, filling them with a well-draining seed-starting mix. Each seed gets its own little home to grow roots freely, without competing for nutrients or space. At this stage, consistent warmth and moisture are vital. Keeping the soil slightly damp and placing the containers in a warm, bright spot will help the seedlings grow quickly and develop strong stems. Avoid overwatering, as soggy soil can easily lead to root rot. Watch your seedlings carefully, and when you notice their first true leaves, it's time to think about transplanting. Transplanting seedlings requires a gentle touch. Handle each plant by the leaves, never by the delicate stem, and make sure the entire root ball is preserved. When placing the seedlings into larger pots or into your garden, add fresh soil around the base to support the plant and promote sturdy root growth. This is also the perfect moment to introduce organic fertilizers rich in nutrients and natural antibacterial properties. Fertilizers like compost tea, well-rotted manure, or even small additions of eggs around the base can encourage faster growth, more vibrant foliage, and stronger flowering. Regular care at this stage sets the foundation for plants that will flourish through every stage of development. As your tomatoes begin to flower, paying attention to plant structure and nutrition becomes increasingly important. Remove lower shoots that may sap energy from the main plant and replace any short stakes with longer supports to prevent bending or breaking. Adding organic nutrients at this stage can dramatically improve flowering and fruit production. Eggs, for example, are a rich source of nutrients that can stimulate flowering and help tomatoes produce larger, more plentiful fruits. Removing leaves and branches at the base also allows the plant to focus energy on developing flowers and fruit, rather than sustaining unnecessary growth. When fruit begins to set, it's time to continue enriching your plants with additional nutrients. Green compost is an excellent choice, providing a balance of essential elements and encouraging fruit development. Mix the compost with water and gently apply it to the soil around the base of the plants. Maintaining stable moisture levels and checking the stakes regularly ensures that your tomato plants stay upright and strong, even as the fruits grow heavy. By consistently tending to the seedlings, you'll notice healthier growth, more flowers, and eventually a bountiful harvest. The final stage is the most rewarding, harvesting. Once the tomatoes are ripe, you can enjoy them fresh, gift them to friends and family, or incorporate them into your favorite recipes. The satisfaction of growing a full crop from seeds you nurtured yourself is unmatched, and with this method, you can repeat the cycle season after season with confidence. By reusing materials like plastic containers and relying on natural fertilizers, this process is not only effective but sustainable and environmentally friendly. Growing tomato seedlings from scratch may seem intimidating at first, but with patience, careful attention, and the techniques shared in this guide, anyone can achieve impressive results. From selecting the best seeds to proper transplanting, structured care, and nutrient-rich fertilization, every step plays a crucial role in producing strong, healthy, and productive plants. By investing in the early stages of growth, you set your tomatoes up for success through their entire life cycle. If you found this guide valuable, don't forget to like this video, share it with your fellow gardeners, and leave a comment telling me about your own tomato growing experiences. And most importantly, subscribe to Nature's Flora to stay updated on all our gardening tutorials. With these tips, your garden can thrive, your harvest can flourish, and your love for homegrown produce can grow stronger every season.